Hi, this is Zap, and welcome to the Reset and Zap podcast.
I just need a reset. No, it's not enough to press pause. I think I need a reset. I need a reset. Reset.
Set for a certain platform or a certain console, and it don't matter how much the game costs. They're very meticulous of completing that whole North American set, or imports, that people that jump into imports that are curious about games that never released in US territory and they want to go after those games. And then you have people that are like the more obscure and rare and sought off, items that are just harder to get, and so every collector is vastly different. There's people who are meticulous even in the details themselves, like they, when they collect the game, some people may not care. They like the aspect of an item being used with stickers on it or writing or markers or stuff, while there's other people that have to be brand new, sealed, CIB.
I say complete box, yeah.
Complete in box, and then they'll go and send it somewhere to get it rated, praise and stuff, and add value to their collection because they see it more as a monetary factor, like a monetary gain.
And I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm gonna finish it, and then probably 10 minutes in, I'd be done because I didn't understand what went into those, the investment I had to make to be able to put into those games. And then when I got a little bit older, I think the first RPG I actually finished was Knights of the Old Republic. Knights of the Republic and Knights of the Republic 2. Those are the two. Because I remember I used to go over to my cousin's house over summer school, because the school is closest to his house. So I used to go there, and he said, hey, you can come in my room and have at it, play whatever you want. And then I remember I went through Knights of the Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic 2. Not even really know what I was doing, but really just enjoying what it was. It was Star Wars, so it was dope. Fast forward a little bit more, what I really started diving into was Tales of Symphonia. That was one that got me into Tales of games. And then I played Final Fantasy 13, and then I just got curious. And then from then on, I was just like, okay, I'm all in. RPGs is probably my favorite genre of all time, just because I've had better experiences with I've never been in and played a game where I really invested myself with the characters and the story. And RPGs, still to this day, they still.
But at least the basics for me is I try to ensure to build an environment that if they come in, whether for a video or for a live stream or, comment under a post, whatever it may be, or see me in person at a con, I make sure that I make them feel welcomed, that they're a part of the community, that they're worthy to be a part of it, and that I actually want them to be a part of it, And even if I stop making content creation tomorrow, let's say, because I built such a solid community, now my community is no longer just about my content, they're invested in me. So we're able to talk about real life stuff. Yeah. We're able to talk about hobbies that we enjoy. We're able to talk about work. We're able to talk about other things. And we don't have to deep dive into details, because a lot of them don't. But it's good enough that they'll show up for me because they know I'm actually going to give a dime, like we do, say over here at PG, about what they have, what they're dealing with, or what they're going through in life.
Yeah. That sounds pretty, yeah. Some solid advice there.
The technology, that's how they bring it together, like doing TikTok dance videos, they post together. Yeah. I'm just saying, like this is real. Like they literally come to my house. They come to my house and they do, in the living room, they'll literally do the four of them lined up. and they'll do like mimic a TikTok dance that they had, and they'll post it on there. Like, and then that's how they kind of bond. You know, like that's one of their activities. Like when I was a kid, like we played 4-player N64, but like that was like way different than this. Like it's just the level that technology is in. And again, as everybody knows, it's for better and for worse. Like I'm not going to say it's all for the better. So I'm also not going to say it's all for the worse. You know, I think it's just to me, like just seeing it every day, and then from 2 different age groups, you really see how much it affects the kids and how integrated it is into their lifestyle and their everyday routine, which we definitely didn't have, you know, like until like, I mean, I was probably like college really until it was like we were so integrated like that. So yeah, just so to me, that's like the biggest thing I think with parenting, but you know, you just got to learn to like,
old.
oh no.
His name is Gary. I think it's Gary V. Or correct me in the comments, guys. But he's a mentor, and he's been really successful online, and he's broken down the definition of success. And you know, and he said, you know, success is whatever it means to you. And he says that a lot of times we look at success with the wrong lens. So, you know, the sad reality of it in the content creator economy that we live in, you know, content creators define success by metrics. They define it by analytics. They define it by vanity numbers. Monetary gains, or how big your following is, your tribe. And after a while, you're going to be burned out, because if you start looking at your numbers every day, which fluctuates so much, you know,
every day,
people will come in and walk out like it's nothing. You know, you're going to be disappointed, because if you define your success based on those numbers, when those numbers start dipping, you're going to feel like a failure as a content creator.
Well, we've been on TV before. Technically, Tekken 3 was on TV with the player using Eddie was destroying everybody. I can't remember the whole story. Then the last time after that was Street Fighter 5 when we was on ESPN for Top 8 Evo, and that got a lot of flack for that because people wasn't ready for esports to be on TV. You can even go further back and think about Smash Bros. Melee.
True.
That was huge at the time when they was on Twitch and everything, when it was Justin.tv and they was streaming and stuff like that.
Yes.
Like,
oh my God, you're bringing me back memories.
I know you reminded me of stuff that I forgot
I was like,
about.
before Twitch, yeah, it is true. It was
we
called.
talking about the history of fighting games, the nerdiness come out me and Everglessians.
But yeah, man, like like he said in the beginning, I remember that period of time when people made fun of what it was and what it is because they didn't understand what really went into it. Like they don't fighting games can get really, really complicated, really like instinct driven. You got to be able to think on your toes, be able to make decisions quicker than I think a lot of people can. That's why I think a lot of the fighting game people really are quick on their feet, because they have to make decision upon decisions every few seconds, every couple frames. There's a decision that has to be made. Whatever I say, I also back up with my actions. And that is a very important as a man to be able to stand on your word, because as men, that's all we really have is our word. And if your word means nothing, then nobody's going to follow it.
Yeah, and you're going to lose total respect if you don't have a vision and plan in place.
Facts.
So therefore, communication, once again, accountability, honesty, communication is key if you want to succeed and not only be in a relationship, but keep your relationship. As many people, I've heard a lot of people say, getting married is the easy part. Staying married is the difficult part.
100%.
And it's true, because every day you gotta work into keeping your marriage. It's not, honestly, when I go back and think about what my grandparents did, it's not really that hard.
It's not.
It's just, how committed are you?
I think a bigger problem is a lot of people get lazy after a while. And what I always remind people is that whatever you did to get that person is what you do to keep that person.
Oh, yeah.
So if you start off bringing flowers every day.
A little bit of how this even came to be.
That was just a normal commercial audition. So it was just cool because it was during the Super Bowl or it was right before like kickoff, like it came on, and it was interesting just because it was like my parents, like not my parents, my long-term partners, her parents, like that's the only work they've ever seen of mine was me. It's me making out with this because we're supposed to be, I don't know if people haven't seen it, it's we're a Fiat test like scientists, and we're gonna release the electric Fiat. It was like, so this was Super Bowl 2014, but I think stuff ran from like 2013, 2012. Like it was a kind of a thing, and it was just like the car goes off the racetrack, and then they go to get the car, and then to see what's wrong. But we're like making out like the two me and the girl scientist. So, but that's like the only. But it's Fiat, so like, I think the slogan was like environmentally sexy or something. I think that was the one.
Oh God, that's hilarious.
I seen that one.
And that was interesting because I hadn't done that.
Because it doesn't match with the rest of what I do. So I just kind of let that thing pass. And speaking of opinions, I'm just gonna get myself there real quick.
Okay.
I think y'all worrying it too much. Okay? Y'all let it go.
Let it go.
Calm down. The same thing happened to the music industry. The music industry is fine. Okay? We don't listen to CDs no more. We don't listen to cassettes no more. We don't listen to record players no more. And music is still being made. You can still access it anywhere, anytime. The music industry didn't fall off or destroy or disappear. It was fine. And the same thing, and even though y'all gonna be mad that I'm gonna say it, it's the truth. The same thing is gonna happen to gaming. Yes, eventually it's going to become a digital media, but it's not going to destroy the gaming industry, just like it didn't destroy the music industry. It's happened in every industry where physical media is not price efficient. It costs too much to make physical media, and you can make more money by just presenting a digital product. It's honestly the reason why content creation has become such a successful field, because it is digital content. It's content that you can access from your phone, from your TV, from your car, from whatever. It just makes, in the age of technology that we live in, carrying around a physical piece of media just isn't as convenient as just being able to go to your phone, hit a button, and you got access to the entire world. Okay. I am a big rock head.
Okay.
Specifically, and to get even more specific on rock, what kind of rock?
Exactly.
Because rock heads, they get all good. And to shock people even more, I would say pop rock.
Okay.
I love Linkin Park.
Okay.
I love Yellow Card.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of 311. So like people are like, what? Yeah, yeah. That's what I like. I like that kind of stuff. I was a big Linkin Park was probably one of the first rock bands I really was like followed, where I know every song on every album, and then that kind of branched me out into listening to other stuff. So I became like a big Metallica head, and I love Pink Floyd.
Well, that being said, I want to remind you to always reset.
And Zap.
And to
reset.
This is going to be an ongoing thing in season 2. And Zap. Reset. And Zap. To reset. And Zap.
Reset. And Zap. For the week.
Thanks for listening.
Bye-bye.
Hi, this is Zap, and welcome to the Reset and Zap podcast.
I just need a reset. No, it's not enough to press pause. I think I need a reset. I need a reset. Reset.